I wonder what your thoughts are on these drills. Of course, it's not the first time that the Chinese military has conducted drills in and around Taiwan. Do you see them, though, particularly in how they've encircled Taiwan with Chinese forces, as a rehearsal, in effect, for a blockade of Taiwan?
Well, I think you got to take it for exactly that. Make no mistake about it, Jim. Xi Jinping and the Chinese Communist Party have talked about taking back Taiwan by 2027, and we have to take them at their word. But when you see the type of provocation with these drills, you see the buildup of their military, you see the provocation in the South China Sea with the building of islands and the adversarial approach they've taken to our allies there. Of course, you have to take it seriously. The other point that I would make, Jim, is China feels like they've won in Tibet. No one talks about Tibet anymore. After all international pressure, they feel like they won in Hong Kong, right? Yeah. Hong Kong is not the same place it once was. And so Taiwan is next on the list.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in both those places, and you think the South China Sea as well, with those unsinkable aircraft carriers, as they say, in the islands China has built there. When I visited Taiwan last year, and I know you've had enormous focus on this issue as well, there seemed to be thinking that China was less likely to invade Taiwan D-Day style, and possibly more likely attempt to do what we're seeing with these drills: surround, blockade, pressure Taiwan, in effect, into capitulating. Is that your view as well, or do you think both options are still on the table?
I don't think we know yet on that. I think they're trying to use their might and their pressure to do a number of those things. Listen, I'm glad we passed the supplemental about 6 weeks ago in the Congress that gives roughly about $8-9 billion towards Taiwan. That's a positive step in the right direction. We've also heard a lot about porcupining out Taiwan with the amount of military supplies that we're going to give them and the equipment that they need, whether that's harpoons and javelins and lots of other things. I think we also have to think about things like we did with Australia with the AUKUS agreement. China hates the AUKUS agreement, right? The building of 10 nuclear submarines with Australia. But the other part is we have to work with our like-minded allies in the region that care deeply about the aggression of the Chinese there and build up our naval operations in the region too. All that is going on, but we have to send the strongest possible message. We're not going to allow China to take back the democracy, which is Taiwan.